Hello friends, welcome to my video lecture. Myself, Professor Vaishali Shinde from KK Arts, Commerce Science and Computer Science College, Kakasaheb Nagar. It gives immense pleasure to explain the topic Sidgwick theory, that is EAN rule. This particular topic is included in the syllabus of TYBSc in Organic Chemistry. In this topic, first we see the electronic interpretation of coordination. Sidgwick interpreted Werner's coordination theory in terms of the electron theory of valency of the atom. He extended the Lewis theory to bonding in coordination compounds. Sidgwick model was based on the following 2 points. First one is Werner's primary valency is the electrovalency, that is positive valency, for example Cr3 plus in CrCl3. It arises due to the loss of electrons from the metal atom. And the second point is Werner's secondary valency is the coordinate covalency, that is electron pair sharing. He suggested that ligands act as a donor and metal ion acts as acceptor of the electron pair. Thus, in this type of valency, a formation of coordinate bond takes place between the central metal ion and ligands. Then we see the important point, definition of EAN, that is effective atomic number. The sum of the number of electrons of metal atom or ion plus the electrons donated by ligand while forming a complex was called the effective atomic number, and when it was 36 krypton, 54 xenon and 86 radon, then the EAN was said to be obeyed. The EAN of metal ion is calculated by subtracting the number of electrons lost in ion formation from the atomic number of metal and adding the number of electrons gained from the ligands. For any metal ion, EAN, that is effective atomic number, may be calculated by using the following formula. Effective atomic number is equal to Z minus N plus 2 into Cn, where Z is equal to atomic number of metal, N is equal to number of electrons lost in cation formation, and Cn is equal to coordination number of the metal. Here we see the example CONH36 3 plus ion. In this complex ion, number of electrons in central metal atom, that is cobalt, which is equal to 27. Number of electrons in CO3 plus equal to 24, that is 27 minus 3. Then the number of electrons donated by 6 NH3 ligands, which is equal to 6 multiplied by 2 and which is equal to 12. Hence, total number of electrons associated with CO3 plus ion in the complex is equal to 24 plus 12 and which is equal to 36. Therefore, this complex obeyed EAN rule. Here we see some complexes obeying and disobeying EAN rule. Then the merits or advantages of effective atomic number concept. First is effective atomic number helps to predict the coordination number of metal. Second, it explains stability of many coordination compounds. The complexes obeying EAN rule are considered to be stable. Then the last point is limitations or drawbacks of Sidgwick model. First one is EAN rule cannot be uniformly applied to all complexes. There are many exceptions to effective atomic number rule, so that it cannot be considered as a theory. Second limitation, many complexes are quite stable even though they do not obey the effective atomic number rule. Third, the ligands donate electron pairs and metal ion accepts them. Due to this, it appears that there is an accumulation of negative charge on the metal ion. This decreases the stability of complex. And the last limitation is it gives no idea about geometries of complexes. Thank you.